Welcome to the Sauce Podcast. I'm Lauren, and we're chatting all things St. Louis hospitality. I'm here with Doug Auer. He's the developer over at Delmar Maker District and co-founder of Third Degree Glass. So take us back to the very beginning of your time over there.
How much time do we have?
We've got 20 to 30 minutes.
All right. Well, it starts 23 years ago.
Okay.
So Third Degree Glass just celebrated its 23rd anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's great.
I don't look that old, do I?
Certainly not. No, not a day
I
over
do.
21.
Oh, that's not true. So Third Degree started really simply. It was me and myself and Jim McKelvey just wanted a place to blow glass. We didn't think we'd support ourselves as glass artists. So our idea was teach classes and workshops and pay the gas bill with the
Okay.
tuition.
Cool.
And that has blossomed into, this 23-year-old business that
Yeah.
teaches classes and workshops year round. We host private events. I don't know what the number will be this year. Let's say close to 200 private events,
Wow,
from wedding
okay.
receptions to corporate parties.
Very cool.
And we were kind of all alone there on Delmar in our little
Mhm.
stretch of what we now call the Delmar Maker District until about 6 years ago now. I lose track of time.
I know. Has it been 6 years?
Well, so I'm getting to what happened 6 years ago,
Okay.
I would say. But yeah, Jim McKelvey came to me and said, Doug, look, we're here. We've been here about 15 years. So I guess it's actually been more than 6 when things started to shift.
Okay.
And he said, let's do something bigger than this. So Jim started Square, the credit card thing that takes your money
Oh,
all over the
yeah.
place.
Is that why you have so much money?
I don't have any money, but I'm pretty good at, getting things done. So
Okay.
Jim and Jack Dorsey started Square.
Okay.
And thanks to that, he was very excited about investing even more into St. Louis beyond
Okay.
just Third Degree. So the idea was to build more things that give people the opportunity to see things being made,
Yeah.
maybe make them themselves,
Yeah. Very cool.
and, get exposed to new things every day.
Okay. So how did that evolve into the Delmar Maker District?
Yeah. Well, it happened pretty organically, but
Okay.
so we had the idea, okay?
Mhm.
And then serendipitously, this place called Tech Shop, which was a nationwide chain of makerspaces,
Uh-huh.
imploded. They closed the doors the day
Oh.
before Thanksgiving,
Mm.
2016.
Okay.
We were fortunate enough to acquire all the equipment, and that's everything from sewing machines to welders.
Oh, cool.
And we built MADE, which is
Ah.
a block away from Third Degree.
Right.
That opened in 2017.
Okay.
At the same time, thanks to the Cortex, which is
Mhm.
where Tech Shop was,
Sure.
we were introduced to the team at the Magic House.
Okay.
And so the executive director, Beth, and I got together, and we helped create what is now known as Made for Kids by the Magic
Yeah.
House. So that's the second floor.
Okay.
So that was the first big, or the second anchor in our little district.
Okay.
And at the same time, started talking to Craft Alliance.
Mm.
And then during the pandemic, construction began, and we moved them into their facility, which is just another block away,
Okay.
which then started sparking the interest in all of these restaurants
Yeah.
that are now in the district.
Yeah. Some really, really great restaurants down there. Tell us about those.
Yes. Well, that happened much faster than any of us could have predicted.
Good.
So, long story short, again, like this, my introduction to Ben Parembo was a bit serendipitous. So,
Mhm.
at the time, we didn't know, or he hadn't let anyone know, I guess, that Elia and Olio would be closing in the near
Oh.
future.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a space across
Yeah.
from Craft Alliance,
Okay.
which is now ESCA.
Ah.
Showed him the space. He got very excited about it. And it turns out he and I work really well together.
Oh.
So
Good.
his creative genius and my ability to get things done
Mm-hmm.
helped us build ESCA pretty quickly. At the same time, the space across the street from ESCA became available, which
Okay.
is now Florentine.
Yeah.
And so we added 2 of Ben's restaurants within less than a year, I guess it was.
Why not?
Yeah. And then I think during that, if I'm getting the timing right, was when he sort of announced that Elia and Olio would be closing.
Mm-hmm.
So we started talking about the reincarnation of those,
Okay.
which is still pending.
I know.
Tornado slowed us down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the good news is the new design, I think, is a huge improvement over what we would have
Is
built
it?
pre-tornado.
Well, then it was meant to be.
Seems like it.
Okay.
But I have to, I'm leaving a few restaurants out.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Go back.
also connected to the team behind Steve's Hot Dogs, which is Steve and Danny and
Uh-huh.
Ike, which also owned the fountain on Locust and
Yes.
now the fountain on Delmar.
So fun.
So that dynamic trio
Yeah.
came into the mix. We built
Okay.
out their spaces. At the same time, we had one more space that was unoccupied, which is now Nixta.
It's so good.
Um,
More Ben restaurants.
yeah.
How many is that for Ben over there?
That would be 3.
Okay.
2 more pending.
2 more
Or
pending.
kind of like 2.5, maybe
2.5?
3 more.
We need details. No, you can't.
In due time.
It's a secret.
In due time.
Okay.
And so yeah, there's a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
But I would say within the next 12 months, we'll have wrapped up our current round of restaurant building.
Okay. I think that's so fun.
It
Now,
is.
tell us about the tornado because I know that has had an effect over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, something none of us saw coming, right? So as a
Yeah.
native St. Louisan, I'm definitely guilty of hearing the sirens and sort of going back to whatever I was doing.
I think we all are.
Yeah, I think I have a great video of me grilling while the sirens are going off at some point in the last 10
You're
years.
not supposed to show people.
Well, I did. I mean, I'm not showing you. I'm telling you.
Okay, you're right. It's fine.
But yeah, I was out of town. But yeah, it was a rough phone call from my wife, who was definitely in the path,
Oh gosh.
and then the subsequent phone calls from all of the tenants
Yeah.
that I just mentioned. I've never seen anything like it. But
Yeah.
I've also, I would say that the community came through once again.
Good.
All of the community, all of the restaurants, all of the tenants and all of the buildings came together, and honestly, the cleanup was amazing. I mean, I think those of us that saw it firsthand a few days after,
It looked rough.
absolutely overwhelming.
Yeah.
One of those like, how are we ever going to get through this?
Mhm.
But I would say within a week, you could see how
Really?
you could get
Just
through
a week. How many people did it take cleaning
I
up?
couldn't tell you.
Okay, a lot.
Dozens, hundreds, right?
That's good that the community comes together.
Yeah. And I think for us, we fared really well, like compared to a lot of our neighbors.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things where like I get tired of hearing like, oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah. I
no
heard
one
a
got
building
hurt.
collapsed. Yeah. But you're right. No one got hurt.
No one got
so
hurt.
it's
I'll
fine.
take that. But it is, definitely difficult at times to
Yeah.
like feel lucky.
Yeah.
We had a flood in 2022 that took out third degree. You may not heard about
Oh,
that.
no.
So I've had my fair share of disasters on Delmar.
Our podcast sponsor this week is LA Gym, which owns several incredible properties around town. They're putting on some amazing holiday pop-ups, including up on the rooftop with plenty of festive decor and themed cocktails at both 360 downtown and the newly opened 360 Westport. They've also got a lot of holiday cheer happening at Union Station, including the Polar Express train ride, which is a must-attend event for every family with small children. While you're there at Union Station, pop into the train shed, which is transformed into the sleigh shed all holiday season with even more festive decor and holiday cocktails. Was the flood like during that like summer
Yes.
crazy rain?
Yeah, there was a Tuesday where it rained like crazy, and then a Thursday. Well,
Yeah.
on Thursday, in 20 minutes' time, we went from no water on the ground to 2.5 feet of water
Wow.
inside third degree. It was very
That's
bizarre.
crazy. Yeah, that was so strange.
But another great example of the community coming together
Yeah.
and cleaning things up. So I would say, how has it affected us? Well, the bulk of the cleanup is done.
Good.
Generally speaking, all of our buildings and everything that we are responsible for is up and running. That happened pretty quickly. But the signs of damage are still all around us. There's
Yeah.
still buildings that have all the windows broken out. There are
Yeah.
dozens of buildings that really probably need to come down.
Okay.
And that's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
So the challenge for us is that even though we are back and we look like we're pretty good, we are surrounded by things that don't look great
Yeah.
in a neighborhood that was already maybe kind of a question mark for a lot of St. Louis citizens to come and visit us.
Yeah.
It doesn't help when the visuals are devastation.
And whose responsibility is that to bring those buildings down?
Well, great question. I mean, I guess it depends on the building, but it would be,
Yeah.
the owners or
Yeah.
the city obviously has some role in that.
Yeah.
But where do you start?
I know.
And who pays for it?
Y-
It's-
Jim, no.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. I mean, that's a good example. We had a couple of structures that were definitely not on our list of things that we wanted to save.
Yeah.
And they did come down because of
Okay.
the tornado. They
Yeah.
were damaged beyond repair.
Yeah.
So for us, that was kind of a blessing in the sense that we got to make a decision, and it made it a lot easier to just go, okay, these need to go. So the landscape got a little cleaner.
Okay.
And for us, it's really about, people always ask, what's next? I don't have a good answer.
Yeah.
We have a lot of vacant land.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think we've done what I consider the easy part, renovating existing structures. Finding tenants, finding people in St. Louis that want to occupy those was actually
Yeah.
pretty quick.
With really great concepts.
Amazing concepts.
Yeah.
And all fitting within this idea of putting what you do out in front of people, right?
Yeah.
Like showing people how it's made,
Mm-hmm.
what goes into it. That is still the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need a lot more restaurants right now. Like we might
I
maybe
know.
shift to a little retail or
Yeah.
maybe even some commercial space. And we're hoping that also, if we can find the right developer, to bring some residential in as well.
Yeah. That would help, I think, everyone.
100%. Yeah. Our daytime traffic's a bit slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good things on the horizon, I think.
Lots of them.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about how your attitude of gratitude is helping you get through.
Oh gosh. That's a great question. Well, I mentioned the community cleanup already. I would
Yeah.
say that's been a huge part of it. At your worst moments, it's the community that definitely lifts you back up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Between my team at Third Degree, the team at MADE, all of these tenants that are trying to bring things back,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't be more grateful. I could, like
Good.
people could have walked away, right? They
Yeah.
could have just been like, this is too much.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving on. But instead, everyone chipped in and we keep going.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be great. Now, tell us about the location there, because I know you're right between two main hubs of St. Louis.
Yes. Yes. So 23 years ago, when Jim and I started scouting locations for Third Degree, um, it seemed fairly obvious to us that this section of Delmar that at the time was pretty severely neglected would
Mm-hmm.
hopefully reconnect the Central West End and the Loop.
Mm-hmm.
And we have. We've
Yeah.
watched that happen. The Loop keeps creeping east.
Yeah.
The Central West End has crept a little bit further north, and
Good.
it's surprising to some people that like technically Third Degree and the south side of Delmar is like in the Central West End.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All these technical
Yeah.
boundaries are
I
so
mean, it
confusing.
might technically be the alley that separates us,
Oh, no.
but I mean, we are literally on the border if we're not in it. I
Okay.
can't remember, but
We can say directly
sure.
next to.
yeah,
People
sure.
will call us out in the comments if we're off
Yes,
by like
yes.
half an inch.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we straddle the Academy Sherman Park neighborhood on the north
Okay.
and the Central West End on the south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the Fountain Park neighborhood on the east.
Oh, okay.
And then there's all this development going on to the west. So Delmar Divine,
Mm.
Maxine Clark's amazing project there.
Yeah.
And has another restaurant there, Deli Divine.
Yeah.
Which really doesn't get the attention it deserves. I was
know.
just there yesterday. Most amazing open faced bagel. box.
Yeah. They have some pretty good stuff.
Sometimes I forget how great it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, a lot of good stuff going on down there.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit more about you, because I'm curious how you got into glass blowing.
Well, great question. So left St. Louis to pursue graphic design.
Oh, okay.
Kind of wasn't entirely sure where I was headed, but that was where I went.
Okay.
Very quickly very quickly was told industrial design or project design was more my style.
Okay.
Always loved building things, working with my hands. So started pursuing that. But one of
Okay.
my design instructors was a glass artist.
Oh.
Had a tiny one-car garage glass studio
Oh.
off campus, and had us out to just to show us his passion.
Uh-huh.
So I see this guy blowing glass in a one-car garage, and my jaw hit the floor.
Oh.
Through sort of luck or maybe willpower, I ended up living in the house.
Oh.
This is my sophomore year, and spent every waking moment watching him make things.
Cool.
He worked alone. He's kind of this reclusive, old-time glass artist.
Yeah.
So after a few months of that, I said, where do I go?
Mm-hmm.
I need to do this, not just hang out in your garage. Looked at a couple of schools, ended up at Southern Illinois in Carbondale.
Ah.
To the chagrin of my parents, told them I was going to transfer schools to pursue glass blowing, but I was still going to get a real world degree in industrial design.
Okay.
That still didn't sit very well.
Come
It is what I
on.
did. It all worked out. Mom and dad are very proud.
Good.
So ended up there, got my degree and blew glass as much as I could,
Okay.
thinking this would be a hobby. Maybe if I was
Yeah.
lucky, I'd have a one-car garage glass studio
And now look at
to come
you.
home to.
You have a whole factory.
Yeah. And then the next step was came back home, wandered into the ceramics department at WashU, which is where Jim McKelvey actually had also been introduced to glass blowing when
Oh,
he was an undergrad at WashU.
okay.
And to my surprise, he was invited in to do a demonstration by one of my students.
Oh,
Oh, I kind of missed that. I started teaching glass at WashU. So
oh,
I walked
yes.
in, landed myself a job teaching.
Wow.
Let's see, that was the fall of 2000.
Okay,
Met Jim, and we started talking about having a glass studio.
cool.
Yeah.
What do you like to make?
Well, sadly, Lauren, I don't make much out of
Yeah,
glass lately.
yeah, man. It's time to get back to it.
It's one of those things that you have to have your head in the game to do it.
Yeah.
And my head is definitely not there.
Okay.
So if I force myself to do it, it's not really
It's not the
enjoyable.
same.
No,
No.
it's just work.
Yeah.
And I've got lots of work to do
Yeah.
that I'm
Sounds
passionate
like it.
about.
Okay.
I
Well,
love
that's good.
building things,
Good.
whether it's restaurants or maker spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's really cool development down there.
thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want people to know?
I would say the one thing that has been the biggest draw for 23 years is our open house
Okay.
on the third Friday of every month.
Yes. Third
So it
Fridays.
used to just be that it was third degrees, third Fridays.
Uh-huh.
Now it's everybody's third Friday.
Yeah.
So everything that we've talked about is open that night,
Okay.
from the restaurants to the makerspace to the Craft Alliance. We've been getting hundreds of people for years, and
Uh-huh.
now it just keeps growing. So we
Okay.
just want people to come out and see us.
Good.
Yeah,
Cool. Well, I will be sure to do so, and hopefully our listeners will too. And
we hope so too.
thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.